So, welcome back viewers to the channel. It's a few days on since the last little bit of section in this video. So I'm going to see whether the bits that I've stuck with the Boss stick have stuck. The paint has dried on the arm here, black paint. You can see that it's quite good. And also, hey ho, arrived in the post is the new Philips 400 cartridge stylus, which is very nice, so we'll try that one. Thank you very much for your comments. One of my YouTubers has mentioned that quite often the styluses used to rot off the their plinths, I suppose is the word to use, and that was quite common apparently, so I'm really grateful. And also mentioned that Audio Technica produced some really good carts and styluses, which I'll bear in mind. I have got some Audio Technica, and that I use Stanton's mainly, but thank you very much. That's really, I think it was Simon that mentioned that, so I think reminding myself back. Thank you very much, that's good. So what I'll do is I'll see what's happening and what's going on here. So let's see what happens when I remove these clamps. There we go. It's a cool 10 degrees today. That's a bit better actually, isn't it? That's better. Oh, well, that's moving quite well. There we go. I know it's, yes. So that's better. The Boss sticker stuck. Mind you, it's been a few days, so I hope you had. So what I'll do, I'll put you down and I'll come back and we'll try it out. Hold fire. So I've taken the clamps off. That's all nice. I'll put the new stylus in. There we go. And I put a Peter Sellers record on here with Sophie Loren. And one of my favourite ones I test with, but it's quite funny really. So this is Goodness Gracious Me on the Parlophone 45, so we'll try that one. So I'm going to switch the amplifier on first, the test amp. There will be a small, there is a small amount of hum, which is you'll pick up from the speaker because it's actually inducting on the cabling underneath, but I'm going to sort that out. So what we do, we'll start it. There you go, it's a bit, the motor's running. Going to lower the stylus down. I've just done a quick weight ratio. Anyway, there we go. This should be better.
Oh, doctor, I'm in trouble.
Well, goodness gracious me.
For every time a certain man is standing next to me, a flash comes to my face and my pulse begins to race. It goes boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom 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 boody boom boody boom boody boom.
Well, goodness gracious me. How often does this happen? When did the trouble start? You see, my stethoscope is bobbing to the throbbing of your heart.
What kind of man is he to create this allergy? It goes boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom 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 boody boom boody boom boody boom.
Well, goodness gracious me. From New Delhi to Darjeeling, I have done my share of healing, and I've never yet been beaten or outboxed. I remember that with one jab of my needle in the Punjab, how I cleared up very and dreaded dysentery. But your complaint has got me really foxed.
Oh, doctor, touch my fingers.
Well, goodness gracious me.
You may be very clever, but however can't you see? My heart beats much too much at a certain tender touch. It goes boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boody boom boom boom.
Like it.
Boom boody boom boody boom boody boom.
Well, goodness gracious me. Can I see your tongue? Nothing the matter with it. Put it away, please.
Maybe it's my back.
Maybe it
Shall
is.
I lie down?
Yes. My initial diagnosis rules out measles and thrombosis, sleeping sickness, and as far as I can tell, Influenza, inflammation, whooping cough and night starvation. And you'll be so glad to hear that both your eyeballs are so clear that I can positively swear that you are well.
Put two and two together. If you have eyes to see, the face that makes my pulses race is right in front of me.
Oh, there is nothing I can do, for my heart is jumping too.
Oh, we go boom, boody, boom, boody, boom, boody, boom, boody, boom, boody, boom, boody, boom, 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 boody, boom, boody, boom, boody, boom. Goodness gracious,
How audacious,
goodness gracious,
how flirtatious.
goodness gracious.
It is me.
It is you.
I'm sorry, it is us.
Ah.
There we go. Still humming a bit there. And there we go. It auto turns off, but obviously doesn't return. So that's, yeah, so I think that proves the point that A, that the deck's running at the right speed, B, the stylus, the new one, works. This is the old one. So there, look, that's completely gone, so that's going to go in the bin. Yeah, so I think we're getting there. So so the humming is the amp, but I'm not. These are nice screen cables, so it's the cable that's inducting on that. I need to do a bit more investigating there. Either put an earthing strap on the aluminium and see how we get on. Anyway, that's so far so good. So I've just done an experiment. I've just earthed the chassis via the cartridge into the back of the Trio, and with no humming now at all. Nothing at all. So that's obviously what it needs. So yeah, good progress. So I've taken the center tap from here. There we go. See that with the red is just with the crocodile clip. The center tap there for the earthing strap, and I have put it onto here. So if I switch on, no problem. Perfect. So that's the answer then. Need a center tap on that, and then that will be absolutely perfect. See you in a second. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. What I've done is, to finish off, I've now put an earthing strap on here, which I've managed to tether underneath. That's my screwdriver. Underneath this piece here, which connects to the earthing line that goes to the cartridge, so that's okay, with a little washer. And then I've also just stuck with some Bostik this chocolate block here, and I've done so it's away from the main cable, and I'm going to change the main cable to something a little bit longer, this one, because in the house where it sits up on a shelf, and the cable is never long enough, so rather than have to use an extension lead, I'm going to do that. And yeah, I think that's about all for this afternoon and this episode. So thank you very much. Hopefully your comment, any suggestions, I'm always happy to receive those. Thank you very much for comments so far from people, and particularly Neil and Simon, who are always helping me out here with ideas. That's good. Just quickly, slightly different subject, just very quickly, got new windscreen wipers for the van. So these ones I've got from Just Campers, the Halio ones. So I'm going to put those on because Sunshine's been suffering a little bit with on the driving side. I still haven't fitted the lenses yet that I talked about before. Here we go. The weather's been really bad though, hasn't it? So not likely to. And today I was working about 5 miles away, so I took the van, took Sunshine, and because I'd opened up the vents for the heating, I had a bit of heating for a change, which was quite nice. So I've been underneath the van and released the second heat exchanger, and so that's now open. I need to somehow one day get round to fixing the system where you can open them from the inside the cab, which will be really nice. But otherwise, the touchwood, the camper van is running very well. Anyway, slight mixing of ideas here. But yeah, see you all very soon, and bye for now.